Imagine, if you will, a soft, warm glow filling a cozy living room. The light from a flickering fireplace dances across the room, casting gentle shadows that create a soothing atmosphere. The warmth of the fire reaches out, wrapping around you like a soft, comforting embrace. The air is filled with the rich scent of wood burning, mingling with a faint hint of vanilla, as a soft melody plays quietly in the background. The room is dimly lit, with just enough light to make everything feel safe, secure, and inviting. A plush couch sits in the center, inviting you to sink into its softness, letting your body relax with each breath. Outside, the world fades away. The wind rustles softly through the trees, adding to the calm serenity that envelops the space. You can hear the soft ticking of a clock on the wall, steady and gentle, a reminder that time slows down in this peaceful retreat. On a nearby table, a steaming mug of tea waits, its warmth rising gently in the cool evening air. The room feels alive with the soft crackle of the fire, the quiet hum of the world outside, and the comforting stillness inside. It is a space where worries don't dare to enter, where you are free to simply be. As you settle into the comfort of the couch, every muscle in your body begins to relax. Your feet are warm, your body is at ease, and the tension of the day begins to melt away. The simple joy of this moment is enough to let you know that there's no rush, no urgency, just the quiet, peaceful rhythm of the evening. Breathe deeply, in and out. With each breath, you feel the weight of the world lifting, replaced by the tranquility of this space. As you close your eyes and listen to the comforting crackle of the fire, you feel yourself drifting deeper into relaxation. There's nowhere else you need to be. The room around you continues to glow softly, wrapping you in its warmth. The world outside may be busy, but here, in this cozy living room, time stands still. Everything is calm, everything is right. And as the fire continues to burn softly, the warmth and peace of this cozy sanctuary fill your heart, and you find yourself drifting into a peaceful, restful sleep. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a space that immediately embraces you, offering a warmth and comfort so deep it seems to settle into your very bones. The room is soft and inviting, with the gentle, flickering light of a fireplace casting its glow on the walls, drawing everything into its quiet, serene warmth. The fire crackles lazily, sending small, dancing shadows across the room, as if the flames themselves are playing in a gentle rhythm. The air feels rich with the scent of burning wood and faint, comforting aromas, like a touch of vanilla, mixed with the earthy undertones of the wood itself. It's the kind of smell that feels like a hug, wrapping itself around you and soothing you from the inside out. The lighting is perfect dim but not too dark, just enough to create an intimate ambience. There's a soft golden glow, gentle enough to ease the eyes, and bright enough to reveal the cozy, well-loved furniture that surrounds you. The furniture itself tells a story. The worn, plush armchairs that invite you to sink in and forget the world, the large, soft couch that beckons you to stretch out and relax. The pillows are soft and full, providing that perfect balance between comfort and support, and as you sit down or lie back, they mold to your body, cradling you as though they've known the shape of you all along. The floor beneath your feet is warm, the plush rug beneath you adding another layer of softness to the space. It's a simple, comfortable room with just the right touch of style, not extravagant, not minimalistic, but a perfect balance of both. The wood of the floor has aged gracefully, each board telling a story of time well spent in this space. The furniture, though not brand new, has a character to it that speaks of comfort and home. The walls are adorned with soft, muted colors and perhaps a few personal touches of painting or photograph that makes the room feel even more yours, adding a sense of personal history and warmth. As you take a moment to breathe deeply, you can feel the room itself gently inviting you to let go. The surroundings have a way of quieting the mind, coaxing you into a state of relaxation that feels as though it's a natural response to the environment. The gentle crackle of the fire, the soft hum of the world outside, even the occasional distant rustle of leaves in the trees, all serve to fill the space with a tranquility that you can't help but absorb. There's a timelessness to the feeling. This room could be both in the present and in memories of years gone by, where comfort and peace have always been present. The warmth from the fireplace spills into every corner, touching the furniture, the walls, and even the air itself. It feels like a living, breathing part of the room, creating an energy that gently nudges you into stillness. The fire's glow has a way of easing the tension in your body. You might not even realize you are carrying any until you feel the subtle release in your muscles, as if the very warmth of the fire is coaxing you into a deeper sense of peace. The space is intimate and secure. It's not just the physical warmth of the room that makes it so inviting, but the emotional and mental warmth as well. You feel safe here, cocooned in an atmosphere that is designed to make you feel at ease, to remind you that it's okay to relax, to stop rushing, and to simply exist in this moment. In a world that often demands more, here there is nothing to prove, nothing to chase. It's a quiet retreat, a sanctuary where you can unwind and be exactly who you are without fear, without pressure. Even the smallest details of the room seem to speak of care and thoughtfulness. The soft, steady ticking of a clock on the wall marks time in the gentlest way, creating a rhythm that is comforting rather than intrusive. There is a sense of steady flow here, where every element from the fireplace to the furniture to the ticking of the clock is working in harmony to create a space where time slows down. It's not the loud, chaotic ticking of the outside world, but a gentle reminder that the world can slow down, and so can you. The sound of the fire crackling, soft and rhythmic, fills the space with an ambience that is almost meditative. Each snap and pop of the logs is a reminder of the Earth's natural pace, the slow burn that has always existed, long before us. The fire has a hypnotic quality, like a lullaby sung by the flames themselves, guiding you toward rest and relaxation. It's as if the fire knows how to soothe and calm, weaving its warmth through the room, filling it with a presence that asks for nothing more than to be appreciated. The air itself feels soft and comfortable, as if it has been tempered by the fire, making each breath feel full and satisfying. It's not too hot, not too cold, but just right, the kind of air that fills your lungs with a sense of calm and well-being. The smell of the fire adds to this. A faint trace of smoke mixing with the warm, earthy tones of the wood. It's the kind of scent that reminds you of being safe and secure, of sitting in front of a fire on a cool evening, knowing that nothing could harm you here. The space is a sanctuary, a place where the outside world feels far away. The soft rustling of leaves or the distant hum of the world beyond the walls only serves to remind you that this room is a world unto itself. The outside world may be busy, chaotic, and filled with noise, but in this room, the only thing that matters is the quiet peace that surrounds you. The fire, the furniture, the soft colors of the room, they all come together to create an atmosphere that asks nothing of you, but to rest, to be still, and to let go. It's a space where you don't need to do anything but breathe. There's no rush here, no expectations. The world can wait. The fire burns steadily, the clock ticks softly, and the room continues to wrap you in its warmth, urging you to relax, to settle into the comfort of the space. You are free to simply be, to feel the weight of the day melt away, to feel the tension in your body dissipate with every breath you take. And as the fire continues to crackle and the room remains bathed in its warm, golden glow, you begin to feel your body surrender more deeply to the comfort of the space. Your muscles soften, your mind quiets, and the external world fades into the background. In this room there is nothing but peace. There is nothing but the warmth of the fire, the comfort of the furniture, and the gentle, soothing ambience that invites you to relax and rest. The essence of sensory comfort lies in the delicate harmony between sight, sound, touch, smell, and even taste. Each element of the space contributes to a quiet, enveloping feeling of tranquility, allowing the mind and body to relax fully. Imagine then stepping into a room where every detail has been thoughtfully designed to engage the senses in the most soothing, serene way. As you cross the threshold, the first thing you notice is the soft, warm glow of light coming from the fireplace. It casts a gentle radiance, soft and flickering, illuminating the room in such a way that everything seems to shimmer with warmth. The light is neither harsh nor too dim, but perfectly balanced, so that your eyes don't have to strain. The flames, alive with color, create moving shadows on the walls, making everything feel dynamic and peaceful at the same time. The light seems to wrap itself around you, offering comfort with its steady presence. The soft glow of the fire also brings an element of calm to the room, gently coaxing you to unwind. There's a quiet sense of security in this light, as though it's holding back the darkness, allowing you to feel safe and at ease. As the flames crackle, you're drawn into their mesmerizing dance, the rhythmic flicker of orange and red becoming a visual lullaby. It's the kind of warmth you can see, the way the fire's light dances and reflects off the surfaces of the room, making everything feel like it's part of the same calming whole. As your gaze drifts from the fire, you begin to notice the subtle details that make the room feel even more alive with sensory comfort. The soft, inviting tones of the furniture seem to harmonize with the colors of the flames. The walls, bathed in soft, muted hues, create a backdrop for the flickering light, enhancing the feeling of coziness. Perhaps the walls are a gentle cream or a rich, deep shade of forest green, adding depth to the atmosphere without overwhelming the senses. Every inch of the room seems designed to evoke a sense of peace, a sense of being in a place where nothing demands your attention, nothing asks of you but to simply be present. The sound of the fire crackling gently in the hearth becomes the next layer of comfort. Each soft snap and crackle is a small, rhythmic reminder that the world outside has slowed down, that time itself seems to drift by in this peaceful space. The sound of the fire is so rich, so soothing, that it fills the room with a quiet energy that is neither forceful nor intrusive. It's a sound that invites relaxation, that lulls the mind into a more peaceful state. As the logs shift and crackle, there's a sense of stability, as though the fire is grounding the room in its slow, consistent rhythm. This gentle sound is a constant companion, blending perfectly with the stillness of the room, offering a kind of natural music that fosters peace. The sound is complemented by the faint rustling of leaves outside, the wind gently brushing through the trees. These distant sounds, so soft and natural, add to the feeling of being safely cocooned in the room. It's the kind of subtle background noise that doesn't demand attention but adds another layer of comfort, a reminder that you are in a space where the external world doesn't intrude. It's a sound that enhances the feeling of being far removed from any chaos or rush, allowing you to be in the present moment without distraction. Every sound, from the fire's crackle to the rustling of the trees, works together to create a soundscape that encourages stillness, helping to quiet the mind and ease the body. Touch, too, plays a vital role in the sensory comfort of the room. As you sit down on the plush couch or sink into the armchair, the soft fabric immediately envelops you. The cushions feel supportive, yet indulgently soft, offering a sense of luxury without being overbearing. The texture of the furniture is inviting, whether it's the velvety smoothness of a plush sofa or the gentle warmth of the wooden accents that complement the space. The feeling of the fabric under your fingers is a subtle reminder of the care that has gone into the creation of this peaceful haven. Every texture, from the smoothness of the cushions to the soft warmth of the blankets draped over the furniture, is designed to invite relaxation. The rug beneath your feet is thick and plush, soft enough to make you want to close your eyes and simply let your toes sink into its warmth. There's a particular comfort in the feeling of something warm beneath your feet, something that grounds you and connects you to the room. The sensation of softness beneath you creates an immediate sense of comfort, a tactile reassurance that everything in this space is designed for your ease. It's as though the very room itself is reaching out to touch you, offering its softness and warmth to ease any lingering tension in your body. Even the air in the room has its own presence, contributing to the overall sensory experience. The temperature is perfectly balanced, the air just cool enough to feel refreshing while still carrying the warmth of the fire. There's a subtle, pleasant weight to the air, not too dry, not too humid, but just right to make every breath feel deep and satisfying. Each inhale seems to fill your lungs with comfort, a gentle reminder that you are in a space that exists solely for your relaxation. The air, rich with the scent of burning wood and a touch of something sweet, carries with it the calm assurance that everything in the room is in harmony. The aroma of the fire fills the room, mingling with the faintest scent of vanilla, adding another layer of warmth to the space. It's a kind of fragrance that wraps around you, making everything feel even more inviting. The warmth from the fire infuses the air, carrying the scent of wood as it gently spreads through the room. It's a smell that is both comforting and grounding, bringing a sense of nostalgia, reminding you of simpler times, of cozy nights spent by the fire. The smell seems to fill the space with a sense of home, with a sense of timelessness that encourages you to settle in, to let go, and to relax. The subtle smell of vanilla, perhaps from a nearby candle or a faint trace of something in the air, adds a touch of sweetness to the atmosphere. It's not overpowering, just enough to enhance the warmth of the fire, creating a balance between the earthy scent of wood and the comforting sweetness of vanilla. The two scents mingle together, filling the room with an aroma that is rich and inviting. It's the kind of fragrance that soothes the senses, evoking feelings of calm and relaxation, allowing your mind to drift without any sense of urgency. As you take all of this in, the warmth, the sounds, the textures, the scents, you begin to realize that this space isn't just a room, but an experience. It's a room designed to envelop all of your senses in a comforting embrace, to lull you into a state of relaxation and peace. There's no rush here, no need to think about what comes next. The world outside is distant, and inside, everything you need to feel at ease is right here. The room is full of sensory comforts that work together seamlessly, creating a sanctuary where you can let go of the day, where you can surrender to the peace of the moment. In this space, sensory comfort doesn't demand anything from you. It doesn't ask you to do anything but simply exist. It invites you to breathe deeply, to relax into the softness of the furniture, to feel the warmth of the fire on your skin, to listen to the sounds that surround you, and to savor the rich, grounding scents in the air. It's a room where time slows down, and where every detail has been designed to make you feel safe, comfortable, and at peace. The sensory experience of the room wraps around you like a warm blanket, creating a space where nothing exists but the present moment, where every sense is engaged in the quiet joy of being. There's something inherently soothing about a slow, relaxing rhythm. It's a pace that invites stillness and peace, a rhythm that encourages the mind to slow down and the body to follow suit. Imagine, if you will, a gentle tide, its movement smooth and deliberate, gradually rolling in and out with a steady, predictable cadence. This rhythm doesn't demand your attention, but rather pulls you into its embrace, offering the comfort of consistency. It's a rhythm that fills the air and seems to seep into the very fibers of your being, inviting you to relax, to let go, and to drift along with the flow. In a room designed for sensory comfort, the rhythm is slow and deliberate. Every element, from the flicker of the fireplace to the soft murmur of wind outside, contributes to this sense of measured calm. The crackling fire, with its soft, rhythmic pops and hisses, creates a soundscape that is as steady as it is gentle. Each snap of the wood, each shift of the burning logs, adds to the quiet, comforting rhythm of the space. There is no urgency in the fire's movement, no haste in the way it burns. It simply is, its gentle rhythm, a constant companion, grounding you in the present moment. As you sit in the room, you feel the tempo of everything around you begin to match your own. The air, cool yet warm, seems to flow with a natural ease, brushing over your skin in the most soothing way. The stillness of the room envelops you like a soft blanket, its quiet rhythm acting as a reminder that there is no rush here, no need to hurry. It's as though the room itself is breathing with you, every exhale and inhale in sync with the steady rhythm that fills the space. This unhurried, natural tempo is contagious. It seeps into your being, encouraging you to release any tension and to simply be. The slow rhythm doesn't just come from the fire or the air, it's embedded in the very design of the room itself. The furniture, placed just so, encourages you to settle in and take your time. The cushions of the couch and chairs, soft and yielding, invite you to relax, to ease into their gentle support. The texture of the fabrics is almost like a quiet invitation, asking you to stay a while, to rest without concern for time or obligation. The cushions themselves, plush yet firm, hold you in a slow embrace, offering comfort that is both constant and reassuring. Even the space between the furniture contributes to the slow rhythm of the room. There is no clutter here, no overwhelming amount of items vying for your attention. Everything is placed thoughtfully, creating a sense of flow, a natural rhythm that guides you from one part of the room to the next. The open spaces, the well-considered arrangements, all work together to reinforce the unhurried, peaceful pace. There is no rushing from one thing to the next in this room. Instead, everything invites you to linger, to pause, and to appreciate the quiet beauty of the moment. The lighting in the room adds another layer to this relaxing rhythm. A gentle glow of the fireplace blends seamlessly with the soft overhead lighting, which is just bright enough to see but never too harsh to disturb the atmosphere of calm. The light, like everything else in the room, moves slowly, quietly, as though it's settling into its space with intention. The shadows that play across the walls shift lazily, stretching and retreating as the fire burns down and the day fades into night. This slow dance of light and shadow creates a rhythm of its own, one that matches the pace of the room and your own state of being. It's a rhythm that feels natural, comforting, and easy, allowing you to relax without effort. Outside, the world moves at its usual pace, but within this room, time seems to stretch and expand. The world's hustle and bustle fade into the background, and all that remains is the quiet, deliberate pace of the room. The wind, rustling gently through the trees, carries with it a sense of calm, its own rhythm adding to the room's peaceful ambience. The distant sounds of nature are barely noticeable at first, but once you begin to listen, you realize they are part of the room's slow, calming rhythm. The wind's soft whispers become a part of the fire's crackling song, and together they create a melody that is almost imperceptible but undeniably soothing. The room feels like a sanctuary, a place where the outside world's noise is muted, and only the slow, peaceful rhythm of nature and fire are allowed to dominate. This rhythm doesn't just exist in the physical space, but also in the way you feel as you settle into the room. There's a rhythm to the way your body reacts to the environment. At first, you may feel tense, pulled tight from the demands of the outside world. But as you sit, as you breathe in the stillness, your body begins to sync with the pace of the room. Your muscles loosen, your breath slows, and the weight of the world begins to melt away. It's as though the room's rhythm is working its way into your body, coaxing every cell to relax, to let go of stress, and to surrender to the peaceful flow of the space. The slow, relaxing rhythm doesn't just quiet the body and mind, it also allows for reflection and stillness. With nothing demanding your attention, your thoughts begin to settle into the quiet. You're not rushing from one idea to the next, but instead allowing your mind to wander gently, without urgency. There is no need to analyze or solve problems in this space. The rhythm of the room encourages you to simply be with your thoughts, to observe them without judgment, to let them flow in and out like the tide. There is no pressure to act or make decisions. Instead, there is a quiet freedom in simply existing within the room's soothing rhythm. This rhythm also extends to your own breathing. As the room slows down, so too does your breath. The act of breathing becomes an almost meditative experience, your inhales and exhales lengthening and deepening as you sink further into the room's calm embrace. With each breath, you draw in more of the room's peaceful energy, and with each exhale, you release any lingering tension or stress. The rhythm of your breath becomes a natural extension of the room's rhythm, a harmonious flow that connects you to the space and to the present moment. Even the passage of time seems to slow in this room. The ticking of the clock on the wall, once a reminder of the outside world's demands, fades into the background. Time doesn't matter here. There's no need to check the clock or measure the passing moments. The slow rhythm of the room assures you that everything is happening exactly as it should, and there's no rush. In this space, time seems to stretch out, expanding like the gentle flow of the fire's warmth, the coolness of the air, and the steady beat of your own heart. It's a reminder that, in this moment, all that matters is the present. In the soft glow of the fire, the ambient sounds of nature, and the slow, calming rhythm of the space, the room becomes more than just a physical environment, it becomes a sanctuary. It's a space designed not only for rest, but for reflection, relaxation, and rejuvenation. The rhythm of the room allows you to step away from the demands of life and simply exist, to savor the peace and quiet that is always available if we only allow ourselves to slow down and listen. The slow, relaxing rhythm is not just about time or movement, it's about energy. The room radiates a sense of calm energy, one that doesn't ask you to hurry, but instead invites you to be still, to take your time, and to experience the quiet beauty of the moment. This energy is subtle yet powerful, encouraging you to drop your defenses, to let go of your expectations, and to simply flow with the rhythm of the space. It's a reminder that relaxation is not something we must strive for or force, it's a natural state that we can access when we allow ourselves to be in harmony with the world around us. A sense of safety and tranquility is one of the most fundamental needs we all have. It is the feeling of being completely protected from harm, free from stress, and enveloped in an environment that fosters calmness and peace. When this sense of safety is present, there is an immediate relaxation that settles in, like a weight lifting off the shoulders, a deep breath of relief, and the soft exhale that follows. In a space where safety and tranquility reign, the very atmosphere itself seems to cradle you in a quiet embrace, inviting you to be fully present without the need to worry or concern yourself with the outside world. It is an environment where everything feels right, where each object, sound, and scent is carefully curated to promote relaxation, comfort, and a profound sense of peace. To feel safe is to know that your physical and emotional well-being is secure. The foundation of this feeling lies in the environment itself. From the first step into a room that exudes safety, there is an immediate sense of being welcomed. The space is comfortable, uncluttered, and open. There are no sharp edges, no intimidating elements, only soft, rounded corners, smooth surfaces, and gentle textures that contribute to a sense of calm. The color palette is warm and inviting, never too bright or overwhelming, but rather comforting in its subtlety. Soft hues of beige, pastel blues, or muted earth tones can evoke a sense of stability and serenity. These colors are not harsh or jarring, but rather they blend seamlessly, creating a backdrop that encourages the mind to settle, to relax, and to let go of any tension. Beyond just the physical layout of a room or space, safety and tranquility are often felt through the more sensory elements, such as the quality of light and the sounds that fill the air. Lighting plays a significant role in creating this sense of security. Soft, warm lighting, perhaps from lamps with dimmers or candles placed strategically throughout the space, can create an atmosphere that feels gentle and non-threatening. The glow of the lights is steady and even, casting a soft, reassuring light that is not harsh or stark, but welcoming. There is no flicker or sudden intensity that could jar the senses. Instead, the lighting gently bathes the room in warmth, offering an emotional comfort that calms the nervous system and reduces stress. The sounds of the environment further enhance the sense of safety. Quiet, steady sounds are ideal in promoting tranquility. The soft hum of the refrigerator, the distant murmur of traffic, or the rustling of leaves outside may be present, but they are all far from intrusive. Instead, they create a gentle rhythm that provides a sense of steadiness, as though life is moving around you without ever disturbing your peaceful surroundings. The sound of wind through the trees or the rhythmic drip of water from a faucet in the background adds an extra layer of calm. These sounds do not demand attention or create tension, they simply exist, providing a natural soundtrack that encourages relaxation. Temperature also plays a significant role in fostering a sense of safety. A room that is neither too hot nor too cold, but instead just the right balance, invites comfort. The warmth of a cozy space, with a temperature that matches the natural rhythms of the body, makes it easy to settle in and unwind. Whether it's the gentle warmth from a fireplace, the soft touch of a heated blanket, or the cool breeze that flows through a window, the physical sensation of temperature is critical to establishing a tranquil atmosphere. It helps the body feel at ease and promotes the relaxation of tense muscles and heightened nerves. The feeling of safety is not only about physical comfort but also emotional protection. When we are in an environment that promotes tranquility, it creates an emotional buffer that shields us from the overwhelming noise and pressures of the outside world. The space becomes a sanctuary, a place where nothing needs to be done, where there is no expectation for you to perform, to be anything other than who you are. This feeling of acceptance is incredibly powerful, allowing you to shed any anxieties, fears, or concerns that may have been carried throughout the day. In a tranquil space, there is no need for vigilance or alertness. You are free to simply be, with no external pressure to conform or respond. Safety and tranquility also contribute to a mental sense of clarity. In an environment that is peaceful, it is easier to focus on the present moment. The distractions of the outside world, whether they are work-related stresses or personal worries, seem distant and irrelevant. The mind, when in a safe and tranquil space, is given the freedom to quiet itself, to rest and recharge. It becomes easier to reflect, to connect with your deeper thoughts and feelings, and to process the emotions that may have been neglected. The room itself seems to support this clarity, offering a calm space where the mind can wander without racing or overthinking. There is no rush here. There is only time to be, time to reflect, time to listen to the inner voice. Another crucial element of safety and tranquility is the physical sensation of comfort. This is where textures and materials come into play. The plushness of a comfortable armchair, the softness of a blanket that wraps around you like a cocoon, the luxurious feel of soft pillows, and the smoothness of a warm ceramic mug in your hands. All of these elements contribute to the deep sense of well-being that accompanies a truly tranquil environment. Every texture, every material is chosen not just for its aesthetic quality but for its ability to nurture, to soothe, and to promote a sense of security. The tactile experience of these objects reinforces the emotional experience of comfort, offering a physical manifestation of the peace that exists in the space. In addition to physical comfort, the overall layout of the space contributes to the feeling of safety. When everything is arranged in a way that is intuitive and easy to navigate, there is no need to worry about tripping over objects or feeling disoriented. The space feels familiar and predictable, offering a sense of control and order. A carefully designed layout ensures that every item has its place, creating a harmonious flow that promotes relaxation. Nothing feels out of place or jarring. Instead, there is a sense of symmetry and balance that fosters calmness. Safety and tranquility are also amplified by the presence of nature, whether it's a view of a calm garden, the sound of birds chirping outside, or the fresh air that flows through an open window. The natural world has a unique ability to promote a deep sense of well-being. Nature, with its timeless rhythms and cycles, offers a sense of permanence and stability. The leaves on a tree that flutter in the breeze, the subtle change of light throughout the day, and the quiet movements of wildlife outside all contribute to a feeling of connection with something larger than oneself. This connection reminds us that, despite the chaos of the world, there is a steady, peaceful order to the universe that can be felt when we pause and allow ourselves to tune into it. The presence of personal touches in the environment adds to the sense of safety and tranquility as well. Items that are familiar and comforting, family photos, favorite books, personal mementos, bring a sense of continuity and belonging. These objects are more than just decor. They represent moments, memories, and experiences that are meaningful. When we surround ourselves with these familiar items, we are reminded of who we are, where we've been, and the love and support we have in our lives. This connection to our personal history helps to create a space that feels deeply secure, a place where we can truly relax and feel a sense of belonging. All of these elements combine to create an environment that feels safe, secure, and at peace. It's a space that wraps around you, soothing your body, calming your mind, and offering a deep sense of emotional and physical comfort. In such a space, you can fully surrender to the present moment, letting go of the anxieties, worries, and stresses that tend to accumulate over time. It is a place where you can feel free to rest, to recharge, and to reconnect with yourself. When you step into this space, it feels as though you have stepped out of the world's chaos and into a sanctuary of peace, safety, and tranquility. This space doesn't ask anything of you, it simply allows you to exist in your most peaceful, authentic state. It is, in every sense of the word, a true haven for the soul. The invitation to rest and let go is one that resonates deeply within the heart and soul. In a world that constantly demands our attention, our energy, and our focus, the call to simply rest and surrender is a beautiful reprieve, an opportunity to reclaim peace and balance in our lives. It is not a mere suggestion, but a gentle reminder that in our hurried, overburdened world, we are allowed moments of stillness. These moments are not indulgent, they are necessary. To rest, to let go, and to allow ourselves to be present in the moment is a sacred practice, one that nurtures both our bodies and our spirits. Rest is more than just a physical act, it is an invitation to let go of the mental and emotional burdens we carry with us daily. Often our minds are cluttered with thoughts that demand attention, obligations at work, relationships to maintain, deadlines to meet, and tasks that are left unfinished. The mind races from one thought to another, creating a sense of restlessness, of not being able to fully let go. The constant flurry of thoughts can prevent us from embracing the stillness that we need to restore ourselves. Rest, in this sense, is an act of surrender, the willingness to let go of everything that pulls us away from the present moment and to accept the beauty of simply being. It is an invitation to set down our mental burdens, to release the grip of worries and fears, and to let our minds settle in the peaceful space that only rest can offer. But how often do we resist this invitation? How often do we feel guilty or unworthy of rest, convinced that we must keep pushing, keep striving, and keep moving in order to achieve success or make progress? We live in a culture that rewards productivity, that emphasizes the need to be constantly on the go, the pressure to keep achieving, to meet expectations, and to prove ourselves can make it difficult to accept the invitation to rest. We convince ourselves that we don't have time to rest, that there is always more to do, more to accomplish. In doing so, we deny ourselves the opportunity to recharge, to recalibrate, and to heal. This constant state of doing, of moving forward without pause, creates a disconnect within us. We become so focused on what is ahead that we lose sight of the need to rest and recenter ourselves. The invitation to rest is an invitation to reconnect with ourselves, to return to a state of balance and harmony. When we allow ourselves to rest, we are giving our bodies the chance to recover from the strain of daily life. The physical toll of stress, anxiety, and overwork manifests in the body in various ways: tension in the muscles, headaches, fatigue, and even illness. Rest is not just a luxury, it is a vital part of maintaining good health. It is through rest that our bodies are able to repair themselves, that our energy is restored, and that we can regain the strength to face the challenges ahead. When we rest, we give our bodies permission to relax, to unwind, and to heal. The invitation to rest is a reminder that self-care is not a selfish act, it is an essential part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. In addition to physical rest, the invitation to let go also includes emotional rest. We often carry emotional baggage, unresolved conflicts, old wounds, and lingering feelings that weigh us down. These emotional burdens prevent us from fully embracing the present moment and enjoying the peace that comes with letting go. When we hold on to past hurts, grudges, or disappointments, we carry them with us wherever we go. These emotions shape our reactions, cloud our judgment, and limit our ability to experience joy and peace. Letting go emotionally means releasing the grip of these feelings and allowing ourselves to experience freedom from the past. It is an invitation to forgive not just others, but also ourselves. When we let go of resentment, guilt, or regret, we free ourselves to live more fully in the present moment, to be open to new experiences, and to cultivate a greater sense of peace within. Letting go also applies to our mental state. The mind can be a constant whirlwind of thoughts, some of them helpful, many of them unnecessary. The invitation to let go asks us to quiet the chatter, to silence the inner critic, and to create space for calm and clarity. We can't control the thoughts that arise in our minds, but we can choose not to attach to them. We can observe them as they come and go without judgment or reaction. This practice of mindfulness allows us to create a sense of distance from our thoughts, to recognize that we are not defined by them. When we let go of the need to control our thoughts or to react to every passing idea, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of inner peace. We become more attuned to the present moment, more aware of the sights, sounds, and sensations that surround us. Letting go mentally is a practice of acceptance, accepting that thoughts will come and go, but that we don't have to cling to them. But perhaps the most profound aspect of the invitation to rest and let go is the invitation to be present. In our fast-paced, achievement-oriented world, we are often disconnected from the present moment. We are so focused on what has happened or what might happen that we forget to experience the here and now. The invitation to rest is an invitation to immerse ourselves in the present moment, to fully experience it without distraction. When we rest, we allow ourselves to be completely present, to engage with the world around us in a deeper, more meaningful way. Rest is not simply the absence of activity, it is the presence of awareness. It is about being fully attuned to the sights, sounds, and sensations of the present moment, without the need for anything more. The act of letting go is not just about stopping the endless doing, it is about creating space for what is truly important. When we let go, we create space for peace, for joy, and for love. Rest allows us to rediscover what truly matters, to reconnect with our purpose, and to cultivate gratitude for the simple moments of life. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and demands of the world. But rest is the antidote to this chaos. It is the space where we can pause, breathe, and reconnect with what is truly important. When we rest, we allow ourselves the opportunity to reflect on our lives, to process our emotions, and to gain clarity about our next steps. The invitation to rest is an invitation to rediscover ourselves, to nurture our souls, and to restore our spirits. Letting go is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing practice. It is a choice we make every day to release the things that no longer serve us, the thoughts, emotions, and habits that weigh us down. It is a reminder that we are not our past, nor are we defined by our future. We are simply here in the present moment, and that is enough. Rest is not a destination, it is a journey. It is the act of continually letting go, of surrendering to the flow of life, and of trusting that everything we need is already within us. The invitation to rest and let go is a call to return to our natural state of being, to be present, to be peaceful, and to be whole. It is an invitation to release the stress, the worry, and the pressure that we carry, and to embrace the serenity that comes with surrender. When we accept this invitation, we are not just giving ourselves permission to rest, we are giving ourselves permission to be who we are, without judgment, without expectation, and without the need to prove ourselves. Rest and letting go are acts of self-compassion, of recognizing our worth, and allowing ourselves the grace to simply be. In doing so, we open ourselves up to the beauty of life, the peace that comes from within, and the joy that arises when we let go of all that no longer serves us.